Every day is different, Ryan. Every day is different. If I haven't spent 10 hours in an airport of a week, it's been a bad week. I'm not doing my job. Black card on all the major airlines, obviously British Airways, Virgin, a couple of the American airlines, platinum on Emirates, but that's going to change probably the next couple of weeks. As soon as I check into a hotel, first question, where's your gym? 1 hour on the treadmill, 1 hour on weights, then you take the city by storm. Always. You fine dining, lots of booze. If you don't do that, you're washed up, you're burnt out, you're not working in this city anymore. That's not going to happen to me. You don't get to me unless you've had those discussions with my admin staff. I don't waste my time with the small fish. They do differ, obviously, travelling the globe. There's different cultures, but people are people. Everyone likes a laugh. Everyone likes a drink. Well, not so much in the Middle East, but, we find a common ground. It's normally gambling over there. You don't get to my age and my stature in this town without being competitive. You've got to make your wins. No one's going to give it to you. Stamina. I don't slow down. I don't compromise. Professionalism, because beneath this exterior, I know what I'm talking about. I know what people need. I know what I can provide them. And if I can't help them, I will walk away from it. I've been doing what I've been doing now for a number of years, and it still rocks my world. I've been around the world several times. I've been there. I've done it. I've stayed in fantastic hotels. I've stayed in lousy hotels. I've never been to Mars. It's the next frontier. And, I wouldn't say I've outgrown this one, but I'm ready for the next frontier. I think it's the time. Well, obviously my parents are still alive. So that will be sad, obviously. My girlfriend and her 2 boys, which, I'll miss greatly. I guess we'll have Skype or something up there so I can Skype them. You can't say no when these opportunities come along. Well, I didn't really think too much about it, really. I used to see it all the time on the news, in the airport lounges, the banners going around, the newsreels and everything. And, it's one of those things I think, well, that's not real. That doesn't happen to people. It wasn't until they started making it a lottery that it actually become a reality. But even then, I bought tickets in the past and haven't won. So, it's really happened. And, things happen for a reason. The unknown is always fascinated me. One's life is a journey, and my journey's taken me to Mars. Who can say that? I play the guitar, so I'd like to take that along, and that will help entertain other people as well. Kill the hours, probably maybe get a band together. That'd be great, wouldn't it? We could get the first Mars band. I guess we call ourselves the Planets. I actually wrote a space trilogy once. The first of the opuses was called Spaceman. The second one was called Get This Rocket Started. The end was a bit of a dark song. It was called Planets on Fire. It was quite instrumental. From the few facts I've had, we're colonising it, right? So we're going to be like the frontier men. We're going to be maybe not building the farms. I guess they're going to fly that stuff in. But I'm going to have a job, right? And I'd imagine that the boffins would do the work, provide the data and things, and I'd be the one probably portraying that back to Earth. I'm going to say leader, and I know people judge me for saying that, but I'm a leader. Punching in, punching out is just not for me. And if it's a rigid regime up there, I'm going to have to try and see if I can get back, even though they say that's not possible. But, I know people. Have courage. Believe you can do it. If you're looking at something, say, I'm not doing that. I used to be that guy. I was a tubby little kid with ginger hair. I used to get beaten up. They used to steal my marbles and my conkers and things. And, they used to call me fag. So fag Ash, right? Hysterical. But, you can only take so much of that. And I thank those people. I hated them at the time. I thank them now for releasing the inner me. On a Friday, it's always Friday lunchtime, I just go down the road here, or if I'm abroad or whatever, I just find the main street, I go down there and I just buy myself a little something, just to remind myself that I'm a success. No, nothing too lavish. Maybe something like a watch, some cufflinks, or a 64-inch television. I guess I'm a modern father. My duties are to protect, to provide, to educate, make sure they focus on successes, make sure they can spot opportunity, to make sure that the kids don't make the same mistakes I made. I guess I'm a father figure in this office, not just because of age, but because of the things I've taught them and they will take on, and the company will be left in good hands. But, I'm not the dad anymore. I'll be gone. I'll be space dad. I'll say goodbye to the city. It won't say goodbye to me. That's the way to go out.